these 6 poses the Magic 6 because they're really good at building strength both in the outer body and in the core, and they're really good at mobilizing some key joints if you don't have a lot of time. The first position is this one, the modified plank with the knees down, but you're still working strongly to keep the lower abdomen drawn in, and you're keeping the shoulders back and the breath in the chest. As you develop your strength, the legs can become straight, the knees will lift. This is a lot stronger through the arms, through the shoulders, but will build more strength. When you've done 5 or 10 breaths, you'll be lowering down to the second position. First the knees come down, and then the elbows bend, and the chest is lower to the floor. This is a modified chaturanga, and to make this more intense, the knees can come up, and then the chest can come up, and you can hover the body off the mat. And this is very good for building strength in the shoulders and triceps. Third position is to lower to the floor, release the arms back, roll the shoulders open, and also just stretch away from the hips to lift the legs. And this will strengthen all the muscles of the back of the body, particularly the glutes, the erector spinae. It will work the trapezius, the latissimus dorsi, so whole of the back of the body will become stronger. Fourth position is downward facing dog, so hands come forward, pushing up and back. And in this pose it's really important to have a long spine, keep the shoulders releasing, keep the hands well connected to the floor, and really important to keep the core engaged here, breathe into the chest. Once you've got this happening as you want it, you can begin to stretch down the back of the legs. So just to show those 4 again in a quick succession: inhaling, arms straight, there's the plank, exhaling down to chaturanga, inhaling, coming into the back bend, reaching back, strengthening back bend, don't need to lift very high there, exhaling into the downward dog, and then you do as many rounds of those as you'd like to do. And then the final 2 poses in this sequence are the lunge, so the right leg is coming forward, left leg is down, and just reaching forward to create a deep lunge and resting the hands on the thigh. And this position is creating a really strong stretch through the left side of the body, particularly good for the hip flexor, which gets very tight if you do a lot of chair sitting. So keep the spine upright, try not to lean forward. There's a little bit of back bend here. And after 10 breaths, moving into a twist, taking the left elbow to the outside, trying to keep the hips stable and rotating the shoulders around. And when that one has been done, you need to do that on the other side, so just releasing, taking the left leg forward, right leg back, repeating the lunge. Again, you would hold this position for at least 10 breaths to get the benefit, and then coming into the twist on the other side. And you can really do as many rounds of the first 4 as you like, but you only really need to do 1 or 2 rounds of the last 2, and that's the Magic 6.